Dear ones, it is I, Jeshua, your brother in love. Allow yourselves to chuckle at the many antics that are occurring on the stage of the country in which this channel lives, for there is much that is posturing, untrue, distracting from the ultimate truth of what we are all here for, to experience the love that we are, to open to engaging within a unified field as divine beings, and to have the experience of creating something that has never been done before. So while some may champion this individual who has become their president, and others may find this incredibly disheartening, the game is being played out for all of you to find your place in it. Allowing you to discover within yourselves, what calls you forth to create this new earth. Whether he inspires you to create change that is very different from what he is speaking, to both people, it can have the same effect, to bring forward the visions of a new life, a new way of being, a new plane of existence that includes all the dreams and missions that you each hold in your heart. It is a misnomer to consider that any one being has so much power as you often give your elected leaders. The power is within you, and your recognition of this is key to creating this new earth. First, begin to realize that all is a reflection around you of what is occurring within the many aspects of Source, for example, the people who live within this country. Then it becomes highly apparent that there is division and the need for holistic approaches of unification, loving kindness, of clearly creating from a place of love. Then you will understand how to move forward. It has nothing to do with who your elected officials are. In some sense, it is simply a call to turn within. You know your truth and your part in creating a new world. That is where your focus, your efforts, your energy, your intentions, and your passions are intended to be. So allow yourselves to have this kind of focus, to model to others the power of creating within your own life what you desire to experience, for this is the game you are playing of pulling away the scales upon the eyes of humanity, one by one, as individuals awaken to the recognition of their divine selves and know that they are no longer a pawn on a board, a chessboard, but the master playing the game of chess. This may, and certainly has been a surprise to many as they have awakened and begun to consider this possibility, and it can be shocking at first to realize, that there is no one to blame for anything you are experiencing in your life, that you yourself have participated in setting up the journey that you are on. This does not mean that all is okay within that framework that you have experienced as a human. That perspective can be incredibly painful. It can feel like torture, even. And yet your soul knows what it has come here to do. I myself questioned this. When I was on the cross, there was a moment that was so difficult I wondered, was I wrong about this? Did I truly intend to walk this path to open the doors to love for all? And then I surrendered. I let go of having to know, of having to understand, and I surrendered to what love was asking me to do, and that is the ultimate question you have at hand in every moment of your life. What does love seek to do through you? That simple question can guide you for the rest of your days. You may ask yourself many other questions, but that is a fundamental one that can guide you through any tumultuous time, challenge, difficulty, or opportunity, expansion, possibility and door opening that occurs. So let yourself play with this beautiful inquiry that you have in your hand. Let love guide you to become the masters in flesh that your souls seek to remember yourselves as. You have not come here to be discouraged. Yes, that is part of the human experience. But rather, you have come to conquer that discouragement, to recognize and realize that you are so much more than a human emotion that flows through you. As a difficulty shows up in the tangible realm in front of your face, may you remember and experience your mastery in those moments the channel calls an aha. These are moments of self-awareness, where one recognizes and feels that inner alignment. Ah, this is what I came here to do. This is the truth of who I am. This is the joy of remembering my inner essence and its divine power. This is the only way this can be done. If you came in knowing all in advance, there would be no fun in unfolding and coming out from behind the cape of illusion. And while it may seem harsh to call this a game, in some sense it is more than that. It is the beloved seeking to reunify with itself in form through each one of you, to feel this expansive unfolding of confusion and darkness and coming back to the light, for that journey is thrilling for Source itself, that you are all part of. This is my wish for each of you, that you take it less seriously, that you allow yourselves to laugh when you don't know what else to do, and to move on and simply ask, what would love do? I am your beloved brother and stand by ready to assist.